Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any other strong placements you feel you may have in your chart. And my cross watchers, of course, are welcome here. Welcome back to my channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. Welcome if you're new. I know it's early and I know I haven't been uploading readings lately. I've just been dealing with a lot. So I thought I'd come on this morning since I had to wake up at like 4 a.m. this morning to drop my boyfriend off to work. And I couldn't go back to sleep, so why not? I'm already up before I start work. I thought I'd just squeeze in a tarot reading for Taurus. So hello everyone. Let's see, Taurus. Hope everybody can hear me fine. I have my microphone plugged in today. So here, what's going on for Taurus in the month of June? This is going to be a general reading for Taurus in the month of June. Why do I get the feeling that you guys have been going through a lot of stress lately? Look at that, stuck energy in the reverse. You guys have been going through a lot of stress lately. Maybe it's the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio that just happened that kind of put everyone under pressure, but that intensity felt real, I think, for everyone. But I just feel like you guys are under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. Maybe you're trying to figure something out here. Maybe you're trying to make something work for yourself. I don't know. All right, Spirit, what's going on for Taurus in the month of June? Taurus, Spirit, show me Taurus in June, please. Okay. Okay, what came out for you was peace. Bottom of the deck, we have behind a mask in the reverse. Okay. So I feel like for you, Taurus, honestly, with behind a mask in the reverse, I feel like you're over something. Maybe you're over just hiding behind luck, that everything is going well in your life, when maybe that's not the truth. Or maybe for others of you, it could be maybe you're working at a job that you hate and you feel like you have to fake it just to pay the bills, you know? You're just like, well, this is something that I'm going to have to do for now. It's not something that I want to do forever, but it's something that I want to do for now. And I feel like you guys were in that energy for a while, but with this card in the reverse, I just feel like you're just over it. And in the month of June, this is what you're seeking here. You're seeking peace from all the chaos, from all the stress. Maybe some of you are thinking about going on some kind of vacation, or possibly just leaving a life behind altogether. For some of you, this also could be just starting over. This is, you know what, maybe I could just move to a different place and have a blank slate, and where I don't have to take all this baggage and this chaos with me, you know? And also here, I feel like in the month of June, maybe you're thinking about like maybe having some kind of fling or some kind of like romance. Maybe that's on your mind. Maybe you've been feeling lonely and maybe you've just been wanting somebody to spend some time with. And maybe you're just thinking about like, maybe on some kind of vacation, maybe I will meet somebody that I will find attractive and have like some kind of fling ideally with them. That would be cool. Maybe some of you guys are thinking about that in the month of June. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's actually see what's going on in your romantic life, Taurus. What is going on in your romantic life? What's going on in Taurus's romantic life, Spirit? Show me. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck, I just want to show you, is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. What came out for you was soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And we have the 2 swans here, which is usually indicative of soulmate energy, or for those of you that believe in twin flame energy, like your divine counterpart. And then we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. So honestly here, what I'm feeling is there is a lifestyle that you want to leave behind. Perhaps there's a person also that you want to leave behind. But maybe for some of you with codependency here, maybe you guys share finances, and maybe you're thinking like, I don't know how to make it on my own. With the soulmate energy here, I feel like this is more of you want to find your true love. You want to find your soulmate. And if you can see the 2 swans there, she's looking out in the distance. And I feel like this has to do with feeling as if, well, maybe the person I meant to be with, maybe they aren't here, you know? Or maybe for some of you that are in separation with somebody here that you love, like a true love, or a destined lover, this is, you know, maybe missing this person at a distance and feeling like it's impossible for you to be with them at this moment in time, because maybe you're just trying to get things together. Maybe you have bad habits, or maybe it's a lifestyle thing, or maybe it's a codependency thing, codependent on family, codependent on friends, codependent on somebody that you're currently with. You know, and that's just something that I feel like you're having to work through. But with this retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. That's kind of what you're yearning for in June. You're just like, I just want to live elsewhere. It's kind of like an escapist energy also, you know, just wanting to be free of the stresses of everyday life, just needing some kind of break from your day-to-day. Okay, let's see here what you are dealing with, Taurus. What are you dealing with, you know? What's holding you back? What is this codependent energy for you, Taurus? What is holding you back? What are you dealing with for Taurus? Please, Spirit. Oh, okay. Number 16. We have this zodiac wheel with all the signs on it. And we have the number 9. Okay. What are you dealing with? I just feel like this is, I don't know. I just kind of feel like you're in between something here. Like you're in, I know we do have the energy of 2. So you could be in between 2 people, or just feeling like you're in between worlds just because you feel like maybe in June, you're kind of in an escapist energy, so maybe it feels like you're living in 2 worlds. You're trying to, you know, take on the responsibility of your physical 3D reality, but at the same time, you're like, I just, you know, I don't really want to be here, though. Maybe some of you are just idealizing some kind of love. But I'm going to read the number 9. I just want to draw a little bit more details here. Hi, V. Okay, what's going on for Taurus here with this codependent energy? What's going on with Taurus here? We have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. And then we have date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan or set a date. Yeah, again, I just feel like you're in between like 2 people, or maybe 2 people are on your mind, but maybe one of them you feel like, I don't know, maybe you're not really sure of the person that you're with, for some of you, or that you're talking to. Maybe you're like, I don't know if this is my person, or is there somebody else? Is there somebody else out there for me? Should I get back out there? I don't know. If I don't put myself out there, I'll never know. Or do I really want to keep myself strapped to the situation here? I just feel like there's some kind of confusion that maybe you're feeling here, Taurus. And with the butterfly here, relationship evolving. Maybe for some of you, if you're thinking about staying Or maybe if you're leaning towards that, maybe you're thinking like, maybe this relationship can change and grow and transform in some kind of way. I am going to read the number 9. Let's see, number 9 for Taurus, flowers. Beauty and a happy face is what I bring. I am the gift that warms your heart. I am your recovery and your well-being. No matter what card is before me, I will always change it positively. What is it like when someone gives you a gift? This card is the fragrant smell of joy and happiness, a show of appreciation that could be on its way. The image here of a bouquet of pink tulips speaks the language of flowers. In the Victorian era, flowers were used as a medium of communication. They became the code of lovers, a perfect way to covertly express love, passion, and appreciation. Long before the Victorian period, the highly valued tulip was considered so desirable, it induced a phenomenon known as tulip mania. Thus, the presence of this card signifies a valuable gift that is to be given or received. That the label here contains the name of the deck is a nod to earlier decks that often had the publisher's stamp embossed on one of the cards. Several early Lenormand decks contain the city flag of the publisher on the ship card, for example. When combined with a card such as the Rider or the Letter, the Flowers card may serve as a beautiful invitation. It also combined with the Park, it could be an invitation to a party. If it were the Tower, it might mean a more unwelcome invitation to a hospital appointment. At least you will get flowers in your room. So I heard a date with destiny. A date with destiny. I don't know, maybe you just... For some of you, you feel like there has to be maybe somebody out there for you. And maybe it's time for you to like put yourself back out there. But again, I don't know, maybe what's holding you back, what you're codependent on possibly, if it's not a lover, or maybe this is partly the reason, is, I don't know, maybe some kind of romanticized, like idealization, you know? Maybe you're like romanticizing something here, and like maybe you're a little bit too in your head about something. I know we mentioned that you were in between worlds. So maybe in the month of June, this kind of escapist energy into like some kind of romanticized thoughts or feelings is keeping you maybe from actually taking action. Maybe living in your head brings you some kind of peace. And maybe you just kind of don't want to deal with your own physical 3D reality at this time. And you're thinking like, oh, well, maybe this is good for now. You know, we did have Behind a Mask here. You know, I know it came out in the reverse, and I know it seems like you want to get back out there and make changes, but I do feel like there's some kind of conflict with you here. Okay. I'm going to pull some tarot now to see what other information we can pull for you, Taurus. Let's see. Taurus spirits. Let's dive deeper into this reading, please, for Taurus in the month of June. Like this card wants to come out. This card also wants to come out. Okay. I'm just going to pull 5. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Very much like that stuck energy, or that Behind the Mask energy in reverse that we saw earlier. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to put it like this for whatever reason. I feel like, Taurus, you're overthinking. And it's like analysis paralysis, where you're afraid to make the wrong move. And so again, maybe it's just easier to just live some kind of ideal reality in your head, you know? I just feel like for some of you, you don't really want to deal with your current situation very much. You just kind of want to leave just leave that. I don't know, like sweep it under the rug or something. Let's see, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. We have the World card in the reverse. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Strength card in the uprights. Okay. So, yeah. I feel like there's a reason why I laid the cards out like this. You can barely see that in here. I'll pull or push that up a little bit so it's more in frame. But I want to say there's something here that has to do with mountains. Or this could just represent the hurdle that you're having to go through at this point in your life, you know, or hurdles, you know, for some of you. We also have a mountain here and in this image also. So I don't know if it's just figurative, you know, to where it's like I'm facing a lot of hurdles, a lot of challenges at this time, a lot of obstacles, which mountains can represent. And you just want to, I don't know, obtain like some kind of answer or answers. But I feel like with this peace energy here, you're trying to face the truth of something here. But I feel like maybe you're missing a few pieces to the puzzle. Things aren't moving forward here with the World card in the reverse. Okay, things are not moving forward. And it could have to do with this Mercury retrograde energy that we're experiencing here. I know that's up to, or that ends in early June. And this reading is supposed to be for June, but that could be influencing this reading some. But I feel like you're frustrated because things aren't moving forward with the World card in reverse. And with this Two of Cups in the reverse, there is a relationship I feel like that you're questioning. And of course it's going to be different for each and every one of you, but the strongest story I'm feeling is that there is some kind of separation between you and someone, or maybe there is some kind of codependent energy between you and somebody, and you feel like there is some kind of void that maybe you have to fill. And I feel like that's why the Strength card is here. This reminds me of that mirroring energy, though, for this particular deck, or in this particular deck. So I feel like there is some kind of fear that you need to face. You know, maybe for some of you Taurians, you're afraid of being alone. You know, and like maybe your relationship with this person, maybe there's some kind of trauma bonding with this individual. And I feel like you know you need some space to kind of figure things out. To figure out maybe for some of you that are in a current connection, if you really want to continue working on this or not. But I feel like you're afraid that you can't do this by yourself. And like you wish you could just snap your fingers and this would all just go away. But with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, like you're pessimistic about the future. Or you're pessimistic about, I don't know, about this working out maybe. You have a lot of fears. And because of that, it's like you're trapped. It feels like you're trapped in this reality. And all you want is peace. For some of you, I'm actually getting that it's almost as if like you're, I don't know, it's like a part of you is giving up. part of you is maybe like accepting, like, you know, maybe this is the cards that I was dealt in this lifetime. You know, we did have the zodiac wheel for one of the oracle cards. And so I feel like for some of you, you're thinking, well, maybe this is fate, maybe this is destiny, and I'm meant to be dealt a very difficult hand. But there's this part of you that wants to fight with the strength card here and wants to, you know, step outside of your comfort zone with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. But you're afraid. You're afraid that you're not enough. Maybe you're also afraid that you don't have enough, especially for those of you that are seeking to move or wanting to move. And just start over. Maybe it's just like, well, I feel like I have to be strapped to this job or strapped to this place because, you know, it pays the bills. I don't really have very many options at this time, right? Seven of Cups in the reverse. And so, I feel like that's where you are, Taurus. No matter what your situation is, it feels like that is how you're seeing your current situation. Let's pull you an Angelarium card to see what spirit or the angelic realms maybe want to tell you. What does the angelic realm want to tell you, Taurus? Maybe this is something that you're not seeing. Something that could possibly bring clarity. Advice here for Taurus. We have 2 cards. Okay. We have Remph, Angel of Time. And we have Chesed, Right Hand, Empathy. I just want to show you guys, this really stands out to me. In this image, Chesed looks like, you know, she or he, you know, I know this is like kind of like androgynous, but this depiction of Chesed is holding on tightly to whatever this is. I don't know if it's a globe or what, but Chesed is holding on very tightly to this object here. And this reminds me of the Four of Pentacles. And I know this came out in the reverse, but I do feel like you're very sensitive. Okay, that's kind of how I feel. You're very sensitive. I feel like you overthink a lot. And you're really unsure. I feel like this is also a self-confidence issue as well. I feel like you're afraid of making the wrong decision. Maybe you're afraid to take responsibility for that in case that, you know, that kind of goes south. And also with Angel of Time, I feel like you're afraid of wasting time. But I feel like they want to tell you, Taurus, that it's okay. That no time has really been wasted. You know, along the journey of whatever you choose, because we do have free will, you still learn from that journey. It may take you a lot slower to get where maybe you want to be, or where you feel like you're destined to be. Or for some of you, maybe you're trying to fulfill some kind of dharma, but you're still learning something. And, you know, maybe it's what your soul needs to learn at this point of time. You know, there's a reason why you're hesitant. It's because your soul isn't really sure about this decision and which way it should go. You know, and that's what you're learning. So I feel like they're trying to tell you to take things one step at a time. With Angel of Time, I do feel like they're trying to tell you to meditate. Also to be more in touch with your feelings. You know, Maybe in all this escapist energy, maybe that's the last thing on your mind, is wanting to deal with those heavier feelings, like fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, you know, like the fears that you have that are surfacing, you know, with the Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like they really want you to deal with that, to confront that. Let's see here. I'm going to read Hesed. Maybe it'll give us a little bit more insight here. Give me 1 second. I have to find where this is. Okay, here we go. The fourth emanation, Taurus, the hand that embraces, the healing tears brought on by the forgiveness of sins, each kindness repaid in kind. Hesed's force pulls humanity together, allowing peace to exist between us. This is the power to look inside the hearts of those around us and see what we are truly like. And see that we are truly alike. Our need for love and kindness is an essential part of our existence and transcends all other differences we might have. The blue orb's embrace extends across all existence. Chesed is at the very center of the pillar of mercy, defining its core characteristic and forming an extreme opposite to its female counterpart, Gevarah. The two arms of the tree extend in opposite directions. Chesed pulls tight so that Gevarah cannot push away. This wrestling match cannot be won by either side, yet the struggle itself is meaningful because it is the struggle that defines our morality, found in kindness, charity, and love. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like that is depicted here in the Strength card, this tug of war, this push and pull that you're feeling within. Another message I'm getting for you, Taurus, also, if you're dealing with somebody here, is that, again, like that codependent energy, right? You're afraid to let this go. You're afraid to let this go because maybe at one point it meant a lot to you, you know, and maybe you spent, again, a whole lot of time nurturing and trying to cultivate this relationship and just wanting it to grow, wanting it to evolve to the next level. And you're not really sure if this is maybe what you want to continue to put your effort into. And I guess that's why we need some time and space. A time to reflect, time to get clarity, you know. This piece could also mean time away, also to meditate, you know, maybe to speak more to your guides, to your ancestors, to be more connected to spirit at this time. And usually that requires you to be more alone, you know, or spend more time alone so you could spend more time connecting with spirit. So I don't know. I'm going to get one more card for you, Taurus. But I feel like this is where you're going to be at in June. Let's see. Can I get advice, please, Spirit, or positive affirmation for Taurus in June? Taurus. Okay. What came out for you was, I am exploding with life beyond ever before and glowing with eagerness for more. And I want to say the top of the deck here, which stands out to me, is I replace all sorrow with lighthearted fun. The back of this says, people often misperceive a disconnection from quote unquote normal societal activities as running, hiding, or betraying your family, friends, or community. Yo, that is pure donkey dung. When you disconnect, you trade belligerent nights out for sexy knowledge hunts and intimate gatherings. Living for others for living for yourself. Chasing money for attaining purpose. Mindless dribble for passion explosions. Busyness for intention. And soul extortion for soul unification. You're exploding with life beyond ever before and glowing with eagerness for more. Yeah. So, I feel like here, your soul is asking for you to grow. And sometimes that means maybe taking a break, or separation, or leaving some people behind, you know. And I feel like here it's mainly telling you that you shouldn't feel guilty for putting yourself first, for trying to figure out your next step. And I feel like you just need peace of mind in order to do that. So, all right, Taurus, that is my reading for you. Thank you guys for watching. I do have work in a few hours here. I just wanted to come on because I just haven't been doing lives lately. But yeah, if you guys want to see the full reading, you guys weren't here for or from the beginning, I will be uploading this on my YouTube channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. It's the same name as my TikTok name, really. You can find me through my link tree in my bio if you're interested in looking at more videos. I encourage you, of course, to subscribe and like the video, of course, on YouTube if you feel inclined. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take it easy. All right, bye. Also, bye, V, if you're here, love.